It was only a matter of time, I think, before United were going to be strongly linked to Gareth Bale. He made it very clear that he was ready to consider his future if he didn't get more playing time. And I think you have to look beyond that and say, what does preparing a bid actually mean? My understanding is obviously his agent, Jonathan Barnett, has been in touch with the relevant people. The difficulty is, of course, there's very few clubs in the world that can afford Gareth Bale. He's 28 years old. He has a long-term contract. He earns in excess of $30 million a year. And United are one of the very few clubs that can match that. I think it would be mad for United not to make an inquiry. Now, from there to saying this is going to go ahead, 100 million euros is a huge amount of money, even for a club like Manchester United. You've got issues, obviously, with Alexis Sanchez. One of the two would have to switch flanks. And certainly Mourinho, thus far, has prioritized the defense. And you kind of wonder, one of the reasons that Bale is looking to move on is that, there's been some suggestion in Madrid that, he doesn't want to track back and do the defending. He wants to focus and be fresh on the attacking front. One thing you know about Mourinho's team, you need to track back and work hard off the ball.
Well, Craig, I know we spoke a little bit about this yesterday, and you were pretty adamant that Bale should probably stay at Real Madrid, for next season. But does this transfer make sense for Jose Mourinho?
Well, I'm not adamant he should stay for next season. I'm adamant he should see what they do in terms of appointing a new manager and then take it from there. Mm-hmm. Clearly, if the situation had continued under Zinedine Zidane, who's no longer there, then he would have to look to be leaving because his game time was limited. And as Gab said, at 28, he's way better than that, and he's wasting himself to some extent. But since the managerial situation has changed, then in my opinion, his mindset and his strategy should change in the next few weeks.
So does this kind of a transfer make sense for Mourinho?
What?
Gareth Bale at Man United?
Gareth Bale makes sense for most clubs.
Anybody.
So whether it's Jose Mourinho or anybody, it makes sense. It makes sense for most clubs when he's fit.
Stevie?
We've always spoken about Gareth Bale going to Manchester United, and the question has always been the same one. Considering the way Mourinho plays, considering Mourinho would want him to defend, would Gareth Bale want to go to Manchester United? Mm. If Sarri, for example, was the manager of Manchester United, this whole thing would be an awful lot easier. I'm with Craig, though. The fact that Zidane is gone, I don't see any way that Bale goes. And by the way, if he does go,